one. Very, very effective, but depends on what you do with it. Okay? So all of these are basically working off a concept called an arm drag, where I'm just taking this arm and I'm dragging it across right here. Okay? If you don't come up on your elbow, you're going to be down on your shoulder, and he will most likely posture up from here and pull his arm back out. It's hard to keep him from posturing when you're laying down. It's just a matter of whose hips are going to get higher first, and he's in a much easier position than you are. So whenever you move yourself, moving that arm across your body, move your body the opposite way, okay? So that, a couple ways, okay? So we're 2 on 1. 2 on 1 here, okay? I'm gonna lift here, I'm gonna lift it, pull them in, okay? And look, what I'm doing is that, notice how I immediately move my hips away and sit up, okay? From here I know that I have this right here. If he tries to pull his right arm back, he'll get into my chest right here, okay? And I can feel him pushing me, but I can grab this, push it out, and I can begin to turn him and essentially take his back from the side. If he's low, okay? If he's here and he starts posturing up, yeah, right here, okay? I can begin to, myself, begin to climb his back. This right here, the body lock, it's no points, okay? But one thing I want you to do, if you climb on the back, you have to use this hand here so that I can begin to insert one hook, second hook, okay? From here, if you, okay, so there's mount when they're on their back, and then there's rear mount, which is when they're face down. Okay, you get points for rear mount with no hook. Yeah. Yeah. So here, what I would do is I would extend my hips and I would drive him right towards the mat right here. And then the side that he's facing away is the one that you go through here. Okay? And then this hand, okay, lift. It's much harder for me to lift my head without this. And now I'm lifting him right here. Okay? And I think his feet are off the mat, right? Yep. That's a Jacques Machado logo right here. How's that feel?
Professor, is your weight evenly distributed on both knees, or is one heavier than the other?
No, it's on my feet. If you look it to the right.
No, with the right.
Look where my feet are, right here. Okay, so as I begin to pressure with hips, my feet are planted. Because oftentimes this right here puts me in a foot lock, okay? And I don't want that, I want this.
Check.
Come here, see who's facing that way? I'm gonna go in right through here, cut that shoulder here, lift my left elbow off the mat, and lift. Players had a lot of good finishes from here, except they were like this. You give it better. Free hand, up, and lift. Yeah. Is there any escape in that position?
But I finished.
It's like saying, hey, you know, I was caught in a fire and then I'm all burning. How do I get out of this? Look, well, you know, don't get caught on fire. Look, sometimes you can go, look, pull me in. Right here. Okay. And I immediately come up on that elbow. If you keep this leg low sometimes, okay, you can kind of bait them to step over that. Forward. And it becomes easier to get to here because now I have the option to go forward. Drop here. If you wanted to, back to your knee. I can get that opposite control here, okay, where I can now begin to circle because I'm controlling his right leg. My left shoulder, or begin to move this out, step over here, okay, this way here. I'm going to plant my feet right here, and then drive the weight here. Okay, and then I scoop under, and you dip into it, move this head, okay? But make sure your toes are planted and the feet are up. Look like a scuba diver. Okay, and then you can Guy that here. Okay. And it's very powerful position from here. From here, look. Here, scoot in, lift, and elbow hook up. Alright, so you have, but the whole point of this was, look, 2-on-1. You can get this 2-on-1, sometimes you can just break the grip, pull him in, circle, push it down to his leg, and scoot out. Okay, you can break this grip like this. One, it's real tight. You can get it. Go here, lift the hip, pop it that way. Same thing. Okay, 2 steps over. And just whip into it here. There we go. Grab the hips back. Cut that shoulder. And lift. Okay? What works even worse is this. You have all these options here. But the most important thing is to get both arms on the same side of the body. Look. Just like so. But notice how like automatically you come up on that elbow and like cleared it. Look. You have his back. Okay, so you have options as long as you get both hands on the same side of the body. So what I would suggest is, for those of you who are not as seasoned, just do this. 2-on-1. Okay, so there's no slide. Pull, lift your hip, and as you drop your hip, pop it that way. Move it around your head, keep it with the right hand, push it towards the leg. Come up on the elbow. Left hand, right through that armpit here, because it's hooking, okay? From here I have the ability to take us back this way here, okay? Or we're here, drop that leg up, thread that through here. Now you have the feet driving right down, scoot back, and then you're here. Slide step through here, get that shoulder and lift your elbow off the mat. That's really what does it. It's not this, it's more so this. Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Good job, Jacques. Good job, Jacques. Yeah.
Basically just do